think your personal carbon emissions make a difference? And are there tangible ways for you to reduce your carbon footprint? Let's talk about that. Are you concerned about climate change? Are you confused or curious about what you can do about it? That's where I was 2 years ago. Hi, I'm Keith Smith. I'm a retired engineer and executive from the chemical and energy industry. And I decided to go back to school to get a degree in climate change. Then I thought about what I can do personally. And I decided to start with walking the talk, look at my own personal footprint and do something about it. Solar, heat pumps, EVs, green electricity, a lot of things out there. And what is good for my wallet, good financial decisions, and what's good for the world, reduce my emissions. Wasn't a lot of help out there. A lot of biased information, people trying to sell you things. Very frustrated by the lack of unbiased information and analytical tools to help me decide what's best for my wallet and what's best for the world. So I decided to dive in. Being an engineer and a former executive, I explored all the options, analyzed them, and implemented a number of different ones for myself, and then extended the same work to my family, friends, and neighbors. So then I decided to start this nonprofit, Fade Your Footprint, to share all those tools and experiences. You're probably wondering, what is my impact? Can I make a difference? And if you look at this chart here, it shows the carbon dioxide emissions by global income group. And you can see the bottom half has very little impact. The top 10% has a huge impact. And you're wondering, well, maybe I'm average, the 50 percentile between the orange and the yellow. But that is global income, and that's about $10,000 a year, which is well below our poverty level. If you own a house, you're probably the upper part of the orange, the lower part of the red, responsible for an enormous percentage of the global emissions. So you're likely having a big impact. This next chart shows an example. A typical household. This is a 3,000 square foot house in the mid-Atlantic region with 2 driving adults. And it shows, the 4 major categories of emissions: food, driving, heating, and the electricity usage, totaling about 52,000 pounds per year of carbon dioxide emissions. Nobody's typical. And so what we want to do is help you go through, understand what yours is, and then each one of these categories can be quantified, and there's reduction options that make a lot of sense that you can choose to do today. Free offering from Fade Your Footprint is, first of all, we quantify your footprint, and then we'll show you with either do-it-yourself tools on our website or a one-on-one Zoom meeting with myself, what are the options to reduce your footprint around each one of these categories, and show you what its impact will be on your wallet, what's the financial return, and impact on the world. How much emissions are reduced based on what either your time, effort, energy, or money you put into to changing. So you have 2 choices. One, you can go use the website, do it yourself. We'd love you to do it, dive in, and give us feedback. How did the tool work? Did you use it? Or set up a one-on-one Zoom session for half an hour where we can walk you through this, and then attack each one individually. Before I close this opening session, one point I wanted to make around climate change that a lot of people don't understand, and it doesn't come clear in a lot of the books and the articles, is that there's an urgency here, and it's not an urgency of what's going to impact us, it's what's going to impact the future. Every ton, every pound of carbon dioxide we emit by burning fossil fuels today is going to be around for a long, long time, and it's going to affect generations in the future. Half of what you put out today is still going to be around 50 years from now, and it won't be fully reduced for another 1,000 years using natural processes. I like to end with a Greek proverb that kind of inspires me around this subject. And it's a little sexist, but the ancient Greek were probably sexist. But it says, a society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they will never sit under. Thanks again for listening. Thank you for watching Fade Your Footprint, a show about home decarbonization. Make sure you visit my website, fadeyourfootprint.org, and check out my free tools or book a free Zoom session with me to take steps toward reducing your personal carbon emissions.